What's up, everybody? Today we're checking out Forensics Crime Scene Detective. This just came out a couple days ago. Maybe even yesterday, I don't know. There's so many games coming out lately, I kind of forget when they come out. But this is relatively new, within the last couple days here. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to check it out. I have not really looked much into it, other than I read the description on Steam. So why don't we go ahead and start a new game here. Okay. We're at the lab. You arrived at the lab to start your workday. Go to the file cabinet and select a case file. You got it, boss. Okay. Investigate. Alright, interact with the filing cabinet. Select the first training scenario to learn about forensic procedure. You are rated on accuracy. Precision matters. Okay, we're gonna run through some training courses, I guess. Looks like there's 4 of them. Alright, training number 1. Oops. Right, training number 1. This training teaches you about crime scene photography, collecting and documenting digital evidence and analyzing it. Since this is a training scenario, you already know exactly which evidence needs to be secured. This is a luxury that will never occur in a real case. Evidence to secure: 3 smartphones and 1 password. Alright. Alright, so we selected that. Okay. Wants us to leave now. Okay, so we're going to the crime scene now. Okay, press E to travel to the crime scene for your active case. Visit the crime scene now to collect evidence. The lab is used afterwards to analyze the evidence. Gotcha. Alright, let's go. Do our first training session. Alright, training site. You have arrived at the training site to learn about the collection of digital devices. Take a look around and interact with the yellow hints. You got it. Alright, C to crouch. And hold C to lie down. Hold control to lean left, right, forward, or backwards. Leaning helps you inspect evidence that is otherwise hard to reach. Let me see. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Evidence photography. Forensic procedure. Always document evidence before collecting it. Pick up the markers from the 2 case and place one next to the piece of evidence. Take the camera from the 2 case, press the right click to enter camera mode. Make sure exactly 1 evidence and 1 marker are visible before taking a photo with a left click. Gotcha. Let's see, what is this? Okay, these are our markers, our camera. Okay. What do we got here? Document before pickup. Pick up portable evidence like digital devices with E. Always place a marker and take a photo before collecting. Okay. Let's go ahead and place a marker. We'll put it... Put it right there. I think that might be okay. We'll put that there. Return that. Let's take the camera out. Okay. Let's lay on the floor here. Objects are too small. Oh, there we go. We just gotta zoom in, okay. Look at this. Look at this great picture. Grade A. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this. Snoopy 42. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, what is this? Is that blood in the bucket? Oh, yeah, this is a test. This is a test. It's not the real thing. Okay. Let's grab the markers again. We'll place number 3 right here. So I think there was 3 phones, right? And then the password. I got 2 phones. We're looking for 1 more phone. Okay, let's look around here. Maybe in the bathroom? No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it said there was 3 phones. Oh. Did I already look in here? Yeah. So let's just take a picture of this then. Alright. Since we already know where it is, we'll take a picture. Here we go. Now we need 1 more. Crime scene. Alright, so I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure it said 3 phones and 1 password. So we just gotta look for 1 more thing here. Oh, is it showing us? No. Let's see. Let's look around a little more carefully. See if we can spot anything. Pick up that. So I took a picture of it. Does that mean I can then pick it up? Okay. Open case file. All evidence. Witness statement. Okay, we got that. Pick up the password. Okay, so we got that. Now let's go get the other phone. We'll pick this one up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Digital devices. I gotta be honest. Am I done? Not too sure if I'm done or not. I could have sworn the, like the briefing said there was 3 phones. Alright, let's just get out of here. So I'm not just wasting all my time in here. There is 1 more, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. I guess maybe it's hidden? Gotta try to find it. Alright, can we look under things? No. Oh, interact. I didn't mean to do that. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. I see it. Okay, I see it. Okay. Grab the camera. Angle too steep. There we go. Alrighty. We got it. Now we can go pick it up. Do I discard these? Probably, right? We don't want to leave them here. I don't know. I don't know anything about crime scenes. Alright, let's get out of here. That was kind of cool. Alright, we're at the lab. Boy. Looks like there's a lot of things happening. Let's check our computer first. Digital evidence collected. You have collected digital evidence. The next step is to analyze it. You got it. Alright, this whiteboard is an overview of your current investigation. The numbers shown correspond to the evidence marker numbers placed during the evidence photography. Okay. Oh, so this is like a blueprint of the house. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, press tab to open the case file. It contains all collected evidence, reports, and mail of the active case. Review it regularly. Gotcha. What's over here? Interact with the computer to open your email program. In the inbox tab, you receive updates and new information related to the case. Switch to Send Mail tab, select evidence from the list and attach it to send it to your colleagues for evaluation. Not all submitted evidence leads to a reply. Interact with filing cabinets and press C to close the active case. You will receive a rating based on your accuracy. Solving cases unlock new cases. Gotcha. Okay. What do we got here? Desoldering station. Desoldering? Yeah, desoldering, I guess. Press E to begin and select suitable devices. Hold the left click to heat the memory chip evenly. Mind the edges. Refer to the heating camera screen for optimal temperature. Beware of overheating chips. Once the chip is loose, press 2 to switch to the vacuum. Pick up the chip, drop it in the box. Alright. So it's like, let's do this. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Oh, crap. I don't even know if I'm doing it. I'm just... The chip was destroyed by overheating. Yo, what the hell, dude? Oh, crap. How did I already destroy something? I gotta be honest, I don't even... Alright, so that thing is destroyed. I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, I wish I can look at the tutorial again because... That kind of stinks. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong. It's... Am I just dumb? Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know what's going on. Alright, selecting evidence. Press E to begin analyzing digital evidence. After selecting the device, an optional password continuing with analysis. This might take a while and you can do something else in the meantime. Once the analysis is complete, export the results, exit the station, and pick up the results folder. Okay. Destroyed. Lovely. This device is already in use at... Okay. Alright, let me go try to find the tutorial again. Because clearly I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, crap. Alright, we're just gonna have to try our best here to figure out what the hell's going on. Yeah, boy. Let's see. Can I learn anything here? No. There we go, tutorials. Okay, tutorial. Let's see. Press E to begin. You got it. Hold to heat the memory chip evenly. Mind the edges. Refer to the heating camera screen for optimal temperature. Okay. I feel like I've done that. Oh man, this is kind of crazy. Okay, the chip came loose, finally. My goodness. Thank you. What the hell, dude? Pick up the adapter first. What? Holy crap, brother man. Alright, let's check this. Can I even... Device is damaged and does not respond. So what's the point? Okay, start decrypting. Alright, so that was a rough start there. But now I got it. Rough start, but doing okay now. Now we figured it out. Decrypting will continue in the background. Feel free to come back later. It's almost done. We'll just wait it out here. Yeah, that whole heating process, I don't know. That thing got me all messed up. Alright, export results. Let's go ahead and do this one. Start decrypting. And now... what do we do? Can we go on the computer here? Send mail. Send evidence. I have attached some evidence. Maybe I can't. That's gotta start over. Jesus. Okay, projectiles. That's where you inspect projectiles. What else we got here? Alright, we gotta wait for that to finish. While that finishes, we'll take a look around the lab here. DNA. Got some samples. Fingerprints. Okay. What do we got in here? Okay, something to test firearms. Nice. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that's done. Let's export those. Results. Alright, so we got the results. Now I guess we go email them. Okay, send evidence. Got it. Now what? New mail received. Inbox. You have successfully analyzed the digital evidence found at the crime scene. Evidence obtained. Want to conclude the case? The crime scene is clear and the lab reports are finalized. You've extracted every possible lead from this scene. Are you ready to close the case? Yes. You have successfully analyzed the digital evidence found at the crime scene. Okay, digital evidence 3, password 1. Crime scene photos 4 out of 4. Destroyed evidence 1. Evidence quality 67 out of 100. Yeah, I mean, we obviously messed up one of the phones, so that's what happened there. Score 88 out of 100. At least we passed, right? Got a passing grade. Okay. This training is an introduction to collecting and analyzing fingerprints. A number of fingerprints need to be collected and analyzed so we can establish who lives in each room. Since this is a training scenario, yeah, okay, so we need 4 fingerprints on surfaces, 1 bottle with fingerprints. Let's get out of here. Let's head to the crime scene and try to get some fingerprints. Hopefully I don't get stuck on anything like I did with the heat. You're about to learn about collecting and analyzing fingerprints. Take a look around and interact with yellow hints. Pick up the UV flashlight from the tool case. With it in your hand, move around through the crime scene and aim at surfaces. The light reveals fingerprints. Afterwards, get the fingerprint kit from the tool case to collect them. Okay, got our UV light. After fingerprints have been highlighted by the UV light, hold E to interact with it. Add powder with left click until the fingerprint is fully covered. Do not overshoot. If you apply too much, press 2 to select the remove brush. Once the fingerprint has been prepared correctly, use the tape by pressing 3, exit extraction mode, and pick up the tape. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we got some fingerprints there. Let's put our flashlight down. Grab a kit here. Okay, add powder. That looks good, right? Add tape. Nice. Is that it? We done? Cool. Alright, so that wasn't that bad. What's going on in here? Collecting general evidence. General evidence can be collected at the crime scene and processed later in the lab using a, yeah, whatever, fuming chamber to extract fingerprints. I mean, I don't want to pick up the wine bottle. I guess that's what it wants us to do? Yeah, okay. That's what it was. I was supposed to probably... Crap. I messed up, didn't I? Aren't I supposed to, like, take pictures? Damn, I'm the worst. I'm the worst at this. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to... like, take a picture. Right, so if I add tape... I don't know, maybe I don't need to. Who knows? We'll find out after, once I get everything wrong. Alright, let's check. Maybe for some more fingerprints. Okay, we got 2. And a bottle. Yeah, I thought maybe like you put the tape and then you take a picture, but I guess not. It doesn't even let you do that, so. I mean, we'll find out once I get my grade, right? Fingerprint, fingerprint, fingerprint. So there must be more fingerprints, right? I think I might be the worst forensic detective ever. All the criminals are getting away with me on the job. Like, I don't know if there's... Is there supposed to be more? I wish with this tutorial here, it kind of gave you a little more, like, leeway to, like, not know what the hell's going on here. Alright, right here. I just had to look. It's here. That's my bad. 4 fingerprints. Okay, so we got 2 fingerprints and a bottle. So I just had to open my eyes. That's all. It was there, just hidden a little bit. We just gotta find it. Alright, so we already got this room. We already got this room. I feel like it has to be in the bathroom. Damn, dude. Can I get a hint or something? Jesus. Okay. I am just gonna get the hell out of here. It's kind of a... I don't know. We're packing up, boys. We're getting out of here. Okay, let's check our email. You have collected fingerprints from the crime scene. The next step is to analyze. Yep. Okay. Fingerprint analysis. Press E to start the analysis. Select 2 samples. One must be a known reference fingerprint and one unknown. On the right side, you can select a fingerprint pattern. Find the feature on the unknown fingerprint. And on the known fingerprint, the color of the established connection indicates the level of similarity. The field at the bottom indicates the overall. Okay. Decide whether the fingerprints match or do not match. Export the results. Exit the station and pick up the folder. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, this one looks like it matches. What am I selecting over here? Very weak evidence. Oh, okay, I see. What am I doing with this stuff on the right here? I don't know. God, I wish this game gave you like a little bit better tutorial, man. I'm too dumb for this. Okay. I mean, obviously it looks like it matches. I can see that right off the bat. That it looks like it matches. But what am I doing with this crap? Junction, end, loop, delta. Delta. Okay. Delta. Loop. Loop. Loop, 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 loop. No. Weak evidence. Hey, what's up, Normandy? Yeah, it's like... yeah, where's Waldo, for sure. This is very difficult for me. Kind of embarrassed at how how much I'm struggling. Let's see. So we got the loop. No, we got the delta. That's what we got. Can we find a junction? I mean, would this be a junction? Okay, that's a junction. Now we need a loop. The loop is right there, like in the middle right here. Yeah, okay. Loop. Yeah, see, that's what I thought, but then I didn't see, like, this, like, line in the middle. I guess that doesn't matter, right? As long as it has that looping pattern. Okay. Now we need to find an end. An end. An end. Okay, you think it just wants the pattern, yeah, okay. Makes sense. Now it wants an end. Whatever the hell that means. Right here? Is this an end? Okay, that's an end. Okay. Maybe I understand it more than I think I do. Match. Export. Okay, let's try it with this one now. Okay. You get the loop. The loop is right here. No, you idiot. Okay. Okay. Delta. Delta is right here. Okay, I got delta. Loop. Maybe loop is right here. Okay, loop is right there. Good. I wasn't that far off. Now we need a junction. Junction here. Okay. Now we need an end. We got an end. End. Right here. Is this an end? Oh my goodness. I got it. You're going to jail, buddy. You did it. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Oh. Maybe I won't get fired. Okay. Press E to open the chamber. Place the general evidence item inside and close the chamber. Go to the computer next to the chamber and start the fuming process. Wait until the process is complete. Once complete, a result folder will appear. Yep. Okay, place evidence. The wine bottle. Close it. Extraction. That's kind of cool. Alrighty. Alright, so I think now I go to the computer, right? And send all this out. Okay. Now we get an email back. You have correctly matched the fingerprints in both rooms to the correct person. Yes, I want to conclude. Damn. Holy crap, I am the worst forensic crime scene detective. Fingerprints 3. General 1. Photos 1 of 4. Analysis 39 out of 100. I am the worst. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna make this work, okay? Quality 100%. You're right. It said 100, I got 100. We're gonna go with that. At least I got something right. Alright, this training teaches you about collecting and analyzing biological samples. Okay, here we go. Since this is a training scenario, yep, the evidence is already there. We need to get 1 blood sample. You know what messed me up on this, the fingerprints? There was supposed to be 4 fingerprints, but I only found 2. That's what really messed me up. Okay, maybe we go back and try to find the other ones. I think I should do that. Because I'm going to be like on a case and just not get anything right until I kind of get an idea of like where the fingerprints would actually be placed. Alright, take a look around and interact with the yellow hints. And I gotta remember to take photos. Okay, take an evidence photo first. Get the biomaterial kit from the tool case. Hold E to extract the biological evidence. Press left click to lower the swab and move it to collect material. Once enough is collected, press 2 to secure the swab. You got it, boss. There's some blood. Alright, we gotta take a picture first. Okay. Here we go. Say cheese. Alrighty, let's swab it. Collect sample. Alright, I think that's it. Let's get more blood just in case. Okay. And that's it, really. We just needed just the one. Just the one. Let's see if there's any other like hints. No. Bathroom? Nope. I think we can leave. Yep. Think we can leave now. So we took our photo, we got the blood. I think we should do pretty good on this one. Unless I somehow contaminated the blood. Okay, DNA comparison. Bioevidence. Press E to place 2 DNA samples. One must be a known reference profile and one an unknown profile. Use the control knobs to scale and align the profiles. Work carefully. Accuracy rating during case evaluation. Accuracy is rated. Okay. Decide whether the DNA profiles match or do not match. And then export them. Alright, press E to create DNA profiles. Select one or more biological samples. Start analyzing. By closing the door, once process is complete, a result folder appears. Okay. Here we go. Got John Doe. Interesting. We got results. John Doe. Select an unknown profile. Okay. Here we go. Holy crap. Oh boy. What the f... Okay. I think I get it. I think I might get it. Scale. Let's go... Let's grab this one. Back to selection. Back, we'll do John Doe and then number 5. Yeah. Interesting. So we can stretch it. Okay, that's not it. Maybe this one? We stretch it and then go down. Maybe go down a little bit more. I feel like this matches right here. Or does it have to be perfect? It might have to be perfect. I'll tell you. This game's, pretty cool. Even though I'm having a tough time, it's actually pretty cool. I think it might be these. It's a pretty close match right here. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Alright, Now what if I go back to selection and I grab this again? Okay, I think... crap, where was I? Was I here? My goodness, this is so difficult. Maybe I'm making it more difficult than it needs to be. I'm trying to make it, like, perfect. Maybe it doesn't have to be perfect. Well, I'll be. Alright, so I am terrible at this game. So there's that. Where could it go? About right here. And this looks kinda close right here. Maybe not perfect. I mean, that is pretty close to perfect right there. I'm going with that one. Profiles match. Okay, now what? Oh, I was supposed to export. No. Crap, dude. Alright, I think I was right here. I think this is where I was. Let's try it again. Yep. Profiles match, export. Let's get the hell out of here. Jesus. I'm getting fired, that's for sure. I'm not gonna make it out of the training courses. Okay, I mean, I did pretty decent here, I guess. What did I mess up? The analysis quality? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, training number 4. This training teaches you about collecting firearm-related evidence, reconstructing bullet trajectories, and comparing projectiles in the lab. We need 1 handgun and 1 projectile. Let's go. Let's see how I can screw this one up. Okay. Preparing the bullet hole. After documenting the bullet hole, remove the projectile if still present. Then take the trajectory rod from the large tool case. Return to the bullet hole. Press right-click To enter placement mode, aim it into the hole, snap, gotcha. Gotcha. Let's get our evidence. Pick up the tripod camera from the tool case. Okay. Press E to briefly align the camera towards the evidence projectile path. Start a 30-second exposure. Quickly pick up the spray can from the tool case and spray. Alright, where's the bullet hole? Right here. Let's take a picture. Do I not take a picture of this? Objects are too small. There we go. Got a picture. I don't know what the frick I'm doing, man. Alright, we'll place that right there, I guess. Sure. Got a rod, spray can. Okay, I guess we remove the bullet. Okay. You need to return. Okay. Start exposure. Exposure time. 30 seconds. $20. Alright, I think I got this right. Who knows? Photo taken. 56% required. Alright, I think I got everything I needed. I think I did that one relatively okay. Probably not the greatest, but I think it was decent. Let's go back to the lab. See what else we got going on here. Okay. Alright, press E on the firearm slot to place a firearm. Press E on the red button to fire a reference shot into a water tank. Pick up the reference projectile from the side of the tank. Oh no, I was supposed to find a firearm? Jesus. Was I supposed to find a weapon? Maybe. There we go. Oh, I gotta take a picture of it. Gotta take a picture of it. So, this game is very much about the details. And I gotta say, I struggle with details. Unfortunately. So I'm probably gonna struggle a lot with this game. This is kind of how it goes. But I'm gonna do my best. Alright, let's go back. Okay, now we can do this. Insert the firearm. Shoot. Boom. What happened? Evidence obtained. Alright, press E on the microscope to start the projectile comparison. Select 2 projectile samples. Use the control knobs to adjust lighting and alignment. Work carefully. Accuracy is rated during case evaluation. Decide whether the projectile match or do not match. Export the results. Exit the station. Pick up the results. Okay. Okay, we got 2 here. Am I supposed to... Okay, I don't think that matches. Let's see. Projectiles match. Projectiles don't match. Okay, right there, they match. Projectiles match. Export. Let's go ahead and send our findings. You have matched the projectile firearms. How do we do? Hey, we did good. We finally did good. Maybe we're getting better at this. Okay, cold storage. A storage unit located... 21 is suspected of being used in connection with cryptocurrency scam. The unit is registered under the name Mark Kruger. Investigators are instructed to secure and analyze any electronic devices found at the scene. Okay. Secure and analyze any electronic devices found at the scene. So I think this might actually be like a legit case here. It's not training anymore. Let's see how we can screw this one up. I'm gonna be that detective that as soon as he gets assigned a case, everyone knows they're never gonna catch the bad guy because I'm gonna ruin all the evidence. You've arrived at the storage unit suspected of being used for a cryptocurrency fraud scheme registered under the name Mark Kruger. Locate and secure all electronic devices for analysis. Oh, jeez. Okay. Nope. Let's grab our... Nope. Evidence markers. I wish I had like a tool belt. Okay, let's... Okay, I'll place that there. Let's look around for more stuff. Here we go. Got something right there. And something right here. Okay, got 3 so far. Alrighty, how about in other spots? Can we... Alright, let's start with 4. Oh, what's that under there? You see that? You see that under there? How do I get under there? Okay, it's like, that's like a password or something. Let's get the camera and try to get that one first. There we go. Gotcha. Can I pick that up somehow? There we go. Got him. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything else here. Let's grab these. Too much overlap. Too much overlap. Okay. Maybe I need to change. Too much overlap. There we go. mean, there's a cigarette. Should we take the cigarette? Should probably take the cigarette. Is that a check mark? I can't see. I think I need to change where the marker is. Let's do that. Let's change the marker. Maybe right there will be better. Yeah, I wish we had a tool belt with like the markers and then the camera. Man, am I not getting it? Huh. I don't get it. Oh, I just couldn't see the check mark. That's what I was waiting for. You can see the check mark now. I couldn't see it before. That's why I kept taking pictures. I thought it wasn't complete. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. I think that should be everything. Unless something's hiding, which I don't know. We're out of here. We'll see how we do in our first case. Okay, so this is the blueprint. Alright, so I messed this up pretty badly last time during the training. Let's hope we don't mess it up now. There we go, nice. Getting better at it. Okay. Exit. Let's pick that up. Which one? Huh. Back. Okay, let's start the decrypting. Oh wow, that was actually fast. That was really fast. Okay. Chip came loose, nice. I did that one much faster. Think I'm getting better. Alright, we'll decrypt that. Oh, wait. Decrypt it. While we wait, we will do another one. Yeah, this is kind of sensitive. Alright. Let's go ahead and decrypt this one. And then we got one more to go. Okay, the Orca. Decrypt. And then we'll do the last one here. There we go. Yeah, we're getting much better. Much better. Export, and let's do the last one here. Start decrypting. Crap, what is all this stuff? Export. And we should be done. Yeah. Okay. Let's send. I think I send it now. Right? Send evidence. And let's see what happens. Okay, digital evidence. The laptop recovered from storage unit contains detailed planning material for the Lunar Doge meme coin rug pull. Files include spreadsheets tracking investor contributions, a timeline for the scam's execution, and communication logs referencing Mark? I stopped myself before I said Mock. Before I called him Mock. Mark as the organizer. Analysis of the intact mobile phone recovered from the storage unit reveals documents outlining the setup of a meme coin called Lunar Doge. The files include a marketing strategy, social media promotion plans, and instructions for timing the rug pull to maximize profit. Okay. This is just more confirming. Case conclusion. Recovered digital evidence confirms that the storage unit was used to facilitate a cryptocurrency rug pull. An intact phone and laptop containing documents. Okay. 2 intentional damaged phones were recovered. Okay, so we looks like we got him. Yo, I got 100. I got 100 on my first case. That's amazing. Alright. Another robbery. A break-in and entering was reported in the hotel Best Eastern. 2 suspects have already been arrested. Both have prior convictions for this type of crime and were seen in the area. Their fingerprints are attached for comparison. Around 3 a.m., a hotel employee saw a single person leaving the floor. This suggests that only one of them could have committed the crime. Proceed to the crime scene and collect all the necessary fingerprints to determine which suspect is responsible. Listen, they have prior convictions. Lock them both up. But that's not how it works, so we'll figure it out. Okay, we're at the hotel. It's 7:30 in the morning. You've arrived at the hotel where a room was broken into overnight and multiple guests report missing valuables. Dust for fingerprints and identify the intruder. Lovely. Okay. Let's get our UV out. Okay, we got a fingerprint there. Okay, we have a coffee cup that we can look into. The safe has fingerprints. Oh, we got fingerprints right there. Okay. More fingerprints. Got tons of fingerprints over here. Okay, got some more and some more. My goodness, huh? I'm sure some of these fingerprints are going to belong to the people that were staying here. Okay, got lots of stuff going on here. Lots of stuff. Okay, let's get going with our evidence marker. Put one there. I guess we'll put one there. I don't actually know. I guess you can do that. Okay. And we got some more over here. And I think this is our last one. Okay, let's go ahead and take some pictures. Too much overlap on that one. Got some overlap on that as well. We gotta fix that. Alright, we got a little bit of an overlap on some of these. Let's fix it. Alright, so these were These are overlapping. Nope. Maybe that will work better. How about that? Let's try these. Let's see if these work better than the last placements. Angle too steep. Huh. Angle too steep. Okay, we got that one. Got that one. Now it's just... Oh. There we go. Wasn't the perfect one, but we got it. What is this? Biomaterial kit. Biomaterial. Biomaterial. Am I missing something? Or does that just always come in there? Oh yeah, that's like the swab for blood. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Add tape. Got it. Oh no, what did I do? Crap. I guess it doesn't matter. I removed the marker, but it doesn't matter because I already took a picture. I don't think it's gonna matter. Alright, so I'm getting a better understanding of the game. It's just at the beginning, it's pretty rough. Pretty rough. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm still gonna mess up a ton, I know. But the initial, like, training is wicked tough. For me, anyways. Big old dum-dum here. There we go. Alright, we only got a couple more left here, and then we can go back to the lab. Okay, what else? These two. And this should be the last one. I'm not sure if I need to pick up my markers or not, but I'm going to do it anyways, just in case. I actually can't see this tape very well. Okay, let's pick up our markers. Just in case we get deducted points for that. Let's pick up the coffee mug. And I think that's it, honestly. Should I do one more sweep of the joint? Maybe one quick sweep. Just in case I find another fingerprint somewhere. I don't think I'm going to, though. But you never know. Oh, that's our evidence. Nice. I don't think the bathroom has anything to do with this level. I think it just might be here just for show. Just to be part of the level. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. Let's go work on the fingerprints at the lab. Okay, we're gonna put the coffee cup in here. Alright, and where was... I forget where we do the fingerprints. Here? Yeah. Okay, okay, can I read my case? Briefing. Okay, 2 suspects. Heiko and Florian. Okay. Let's check out Florian first. Actually, let me check this. Are we good here? Yeah, I think we're good there. Okay, Florian. Let's go with the top one here. Boy, that's it's kind of tough to see. Let's go this one. No. No. Nope. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. This might be a match. The delta. Okay. The loop. I guess. How about the junction right here? Junction. No, that's not the junction. How about right here? No. How about this junction? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I had it a little bit... I was a little bit lower on the left one. That's why. Alright, we need to find a loop. I think this might be the loop here? Yeah. Now we just need to find an end. An end. I still don't quite understand the end. Maybe it's this? No. Right here. No. Okay. What is an end? Yeah, I think the end is the one that I struggle with the most. Right here. Right here? Yeah, there we go. This is a match. This dude's going to jail. Export. Do I even have to... Do I even have to, like... keep going here? No, 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 no. 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 Back. This guy's got a weird fingerprint here. I don't even think I have to continue anymore, right? Because I already nailed the guy. Yeah, so let's get out of here. I nailed the guy first try. I think that's it. Proceed to the crime scene and collect all necessary fingerprints to determine which suspect is responsible. Am I supposed to make match? Okay, I wasn't sure if I'm supposed to like make the determination or if I just send things out. Inbox. Analysis confirms that Florian was present in the hotel room. Okay. His fingerprints were found at multiple locations inside the room. The second suspect is cleared. How do we do? 71. Why did we... Was I supposed to... Yeah, I think I was supposed to do more than one fingerprint. I think because I found him on the first one, I just stopped. I think I was just gonna... I think I was supposed to keep going and match the other ones. Okay. So we got a 71. I mean, we got one failing grade so far. If this was school, I'd be passing. Okay. Breaking and entering. A B&E was reported in the residence of one Marcel Mayer. Okay, the initial questioning leaves the officers in doubt of the claims of the victim. Forensic team was notified to maybe prove or disprove the involvement of Marcel Mayer himself. A DNA sample of Marcel Mayer is attached. Ooh. I bet he did it. No. Let's go. I bet he did it. He killed somebody and blamed it on an intruder. Alright, you've arrived at the ground floor of the apartment where the break-in was reported. Though officers suspect the homeowner staged the scene. Collect DNA evidence to verify the break-in claim. Oh, he staged it all right. I don't believe him. Okay, where did the break-in happen? Okay. Right here. Interesting. Maybe I should have grabbed the UV light instead. Okay, so there's some blood there. I'm looking to see if there's any fingerprints. I guess that's not what this one's about. I guess this one's about blood. Let's take a picture of it. There we go. Is that really it? That's all that's gonna be in this place? Just the blood? Huh. Maybe. Oh, it can interact. Okay. We can go snooping. Nice. I like going snooping. Oh, blood. Ah, so that's how we're gonna figure it out. He cut himself shaving, and we're gonna match it. Oh, wait. We already got a sample, though, right? It said we got a sample? So what would we need that for? But we're gonna get it anyways. I could have sworn it said we have a sample of his DNA, but let's check. Okay. There we go. Let's go get the other blood. Nice. And I think we're good to go. Let's go test the blood. If that's all I needed, then that's pretty quick. It's a pretty quick level. Okay, so we gotta put it in this machine right here. And then we can actually compare it. Right? Yep. Oh, so we have his, so we're gonna see if it matches, I guess, one or the other. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's do number 4. Oh, I forgot about this one. This one is something else. Okay. So we got 3 spikes. 2 of them are closer together on the right side. We got a slight spike right here in the middle. Let's look for something with that. Right here. Yeah? Maybe it's right here. Okay, I think we found our match. Right there. Yeah, that looks 99.9%. Profiles match, export, and I'm pretty sure this blood was from the windowsill. But let's go ahead, back to selection. Let's see. Do we find this one anywhere? I doubt we're gonna find this one, right? So we probably just call it not a match. Yeah, not a match. Export. Exit. Now let's go report our findings. There we go. Let's wait for our inbox. Okay, comparison of the blood sample found at the scene with the DNA reference of Marcel Mayer confirms match. The blood found at the crime scene belongs to the reported victim himself. This raises serious doubts about the claim break-in. He tried to fool everybody. Are we done with it? Content. Hello? Do I answer that phone? Alright, are we done? It didn't ask me if I wanted to close. Do I want to yes? Oh, it's insufficient. What? Oh, I got a 72 though. Why? Alright, so the crime scene, I got everything. The analysis. DNA analysis 1. DNA profile 3. Incorrect analysis. What? I don't understand that. So there were 3 profiles. I got one wrong. Oh, you know what? It probably did match because it was him cutting himself shaving. I just kind of gave up and said no, it wasn't. I don't know why I did that. That's kind of dumb. Why the hell did I do that? That made no sense. For me to say that it didn't match. If the first one matched, then of course the second one would match. Just makes sense. Okay. The Schneider family reports a projectile penetrating through a kitchen window. A bullet hole was found in the kitchen wall. Forensic is called to the scene to retrieve the projectile and perform trajectory analysis to confirm the direction of fire. Okay. Okay. I'm probably gonna go back just so I can get 100% on all the cases. Now that I'm starting to understand a little more, pay more attention. Okay, you've arrived at a family home where a projectile was fired through the kitchen window from an unknown origin. Reconstruct the projectile trajectory and identify the shooter. Okay. Where's my tools? Evidence. Okay, so here's the bullet. I mean, it's... Wait a minute. If it's directly behind me, it couldn't have come from here. Huh. I'm guessing that window over there? Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Let's take a picture of it. We will collect it. Alright, the tripod. Where are we gonna put this? Guess we put it like right here, maybe? I don't know. We'll try right here. I'm not quite sure. We'll get the rod. We'll put it in the hole. Yep, definitely came from that window over there. Okay. We need the can. Nope, we gotta put the can back. Start this. Maybe we need to put this in a better spot. We need to be able to see everything. Huh. I don't actually know how that works. Alright, let's just do this. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time. I'm just trying to get a cleaner shot here. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna get 100%. So we'll just stop there. Grab the camera. And let's leave, see what we got for evidence here. I think that was correct. I wasn't able to get the entire line, obviously, because I can't reach to the window anyways. Alright. Oh. There was no gun. Or was there a gun? Oh, he handed over his weapon. He voluntarily handed over his weapon. Okay. Okay. Now, how do we do this again? I forget. Over here. Alright, let's compare these two. I mean, I feel like that's already a match, right? Yeah, that's a match. Okay. Thank you very much. And we're done already. That was a quick one. Alright, test firing Tim's competition pistol and comparing the resulting projectile with the one recorded from the kitchen wall confirms a match. The projectile that penetrated the Schneider kitchen was fired from Tim's pistol. Analysis confirms the Yep, okay. Yes, we do. How did we do? We got 100. Nice. Alright, what do we got next? Oh, is that it? That's not it, is it? I think it might be it. Here, let's go back and do this case. I mean, it's not giving us any more cases, so... Maybe that is it. I don't know. Actually, I have a feeling it's not it, but hey. Why don't we do this one over? Just to get a better score. Okay. Since this one is pretty quick, it's not a big deal. if we do it again. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm gonna leave the cards. See what happens. Okay, where's the blood again? Right here. There we go. While that's doing that... Huh. Okay. There we go. Now we can start this again. Okay, so they're actually different. Okay, interesting. So we need three of them. Okay. And the furthest one to the right has a little dip before it. Interesting. What if we did this? No, I don't think that's gonna work. I think all of a sudden it's not a match. Okay, maybe it's right here. Yeah, I think it's right here. Yeah, top middle. Yep. Good call. That looks good to me. Yeah, right there, right? It's not perfect. That's a little more perfect right there. Okay, profiles match. Good. Let's go back to selection. Now we got another one here. Alright, this one, it's got a dip in the middle, and then the two on the right have slight dips. Let's look for a dip in the middle somewhere. Right here? Yeah, it might be... I think I'm already on it. Let's go ahead and stretch it a little bit. Yeah, I think this is definitely it. Huh. Maybe I gotta stretch it. Maybe it's not that one. I mean, it looks like it, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now it's fitting. Okay, perfect. Profiles match, export, and we're done. Okay. Let's go ahead and send these out now. And hopefully we get a better result here. Comparison of the blood samples found at the scene. Full comparison. Both blood samples from the broken window and the sink have been confirmed to belong to Marcel Mayer. The blood trail is consistent with someone cutting themselves on broken glass and then cleaning the wound in the bathroom. Combined with the recently increased insurance sum for breaking and entering, the evidence strongly suggests the robbery was staged. Marcel Mayer has been brought in for further questioning. So usually, what do we get? Okay. Okay, there we go. That's what I was waiting for right here. This message. How do we do? Okay, we got 100. Good. We got 100. Yo, oh, look at that. 3 new cases are available. So I think we probably had to, like, meet a certain, like, threshold for score to get these. Okay, what do we got here? Basement blood scare. Police were dispatched to a possible violent crime in a multiple family house. A neighbor, Hartman, discovered suspicious red stains on the walls and floor of the basement. The owner of the basement, Marcus, is currently abroad and cannot be questioned. Well, we'll see about that. Okay, you have arrived at a multi-family house following reports of suspicious red stains found in the basement. Investigate the basement and collect all relevant evidence. Okay, what are we doing here? Where are our tools? Here we go. Okay. Let's get the UV light. I'm assuming there's nothing over here, right? Yeah, I would assume it's just confined to in here. Alright, so there's the blood. More blood. Okay. Oh, we got some fingerprints. We got fingerprints and blood. Okay. Oh, look at that. I did not notice that. I'm glad I accidentally found that. Okay, some more fingerprints. Okay. I think it's worth mentioning there are padlocked stalls in that basement too. Interesting. That is kind of a... Where's the lock at? Where's this guy's lock? So this is like a, what, like an apartment building or something? And this is the storage for all the units? Yeah. Huh. Okay, maybe we start collecting evidence? But yeah, where's this guy's, padlock? Yeah, I can't quite get this one in there. Maybe we can try it like that. Okay, eight pieces of evidence that we know of. Yeah, let's see how these pictures turn out. Okay. Okay, we gotta figure out that one. Alright, we gotta figure out number 5, how we're gonna be able to get that one. Maybe like that? Let's try that. That might work. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's start with the fingerprints. Okay. Oops. Okay, one more fingerprint, I think. Then after I get the blood, I think I'm going to go over it one more time with the light. Just to be safe. Make sure we got everything. I feel like we did, but I just don't want to come back. So far, this game's pretty cool. It kind of kicked my butt at the beginning. But yeah, I got the hang of it. So far, pretty fun. Alright, let's go ahead and get the light one more time. Just to be safe. Oh, look at this. I am glad we came back. Okay. Let's go ahead and... What was that? Fingerprints? Yeah. Oh, wait. We need to take a picture of it. Almost forgot. I'm not sure. Would this game be better with a tool belt? With all of these things on it? Or does it make it feel real that you have to keep going back to the case? Obviously, it feels real going back to the case, but I wonder if people prefer that over, like, a tool belt. I think the gamer would want the tool belt, right? Somebody that wants, like, pure sim would like to keep going back to the case. I'm a gamer, so I don't care about going back to the case. Alright, I think we can leave now. I think it's safe to leave. Taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Alright, what do we got here? Inbox. Fingerprint analysis through the criminal database yielded a match to Marcus Feldman. His fingerprint and DNA profile has been added to the case for comparison. Good. Yeah, it does get a little annoying after a while. Okay. Alright, fingerprints. Actually, let's get the blood samples going. And while that goes, we'll work on some fingerprints. Okay, so we got Marcus's fingerprints. And we're going to try to match them. That does not look like a match. I mean, it's pretty... Like, this right here is pretty obvious. Like, there's this big circle. This one matches. That one matches. Okay. So I think it's safe. I think it's safe to say that this one is not a match. This one is also not a match. Not a match. These next two are definitely matches. Right, we have the loop. The loop right here. Crap, it's not the loop. That's not a loop. How about a junction right here? Junction. Then the delta. Crap, that's not the delta. Damn. I thought I knew what I was doing here. Apparently not. Shoot. Alright, I get this is an end right here. End. And yes, okay. Now we just have to figure out the loop and the delta. Loop. And I feel like this was the loop. It's not a loop though, huh? Huh. I don't know how this isn't a loop right here. And then we need a delta. Yeah, this is weak. Let's go back. I'm gonna check this one. Loop. How is that not a loop? I feel like that's a loop. Okay. And we've got a match on that and then the end, right? Those two are pretty locked in. We got junction and we got end. Delta. I thought this was gonna be the delta here, but doesn't look like it. How about we just keep matching like junctions? Okay. Oh, maybe that's what we gotta do. Just keep trying to find, like, here's another junction. Got it. Okay, so maybe there won't always be all four. So you just gotta keep trying to match the others. Got tons of junctions. Okay, match. Export. Go back. Let's get this one. And we'll do the same here. We'll get the end. And then we'll get a bunch of junctions. Until we get a strong match. I guess that's not fair, right? You can't really see that one. Okay, strong. Very strong. Okay, we will match it. Export. Go back. Alright. Huh. Should we try this? Yeah, that's just not a match, right? Okay. And let's go back. Collect that evidence. Then we'll work on the blood. Okay, Marcus. We'll check the first one. Okay. This... I feel like it would be pretty obvious if this one was here. This one's got so many different dips in it. Yeah, that's not a match. Okay, this one is more realistic for this. So that first one there has like a slight dip in it right before. I don't think... I don't think we're gonna find that. Unless it's this one, but I doubt it. Yeah, that dip is not matching there. Alright, so this is not a match. Okay. This one is very possible. So we got two dips there. The first one is smaller. The first one's smaller, but it's also tighter. I don't think we can fit it in there, can we? No. I just don't think the blood matches him. I'm gonna say the blood matches somebody else. Yeah, maybe he killed somebody and the blood is the victim. Because half the fingerprints are his, the other half are somebody else's. Yeah, I'm gonna say does not match. Let's check the last one. Yeah, this one would be pretty obvious. Does not match. Export. Okay, that's all 4 of them. Let's see. We got some mail. Analysis of the red liquid found in the basement reveals no traces of human DNA. Instead, it is identified as Rosher, a young red wine, likely from exploded bottle formerly held in the fridge. Okay, so maybe he didn't kill anybody. So he didn't kill anybody, it's just wine. Okay, so fingerprint says that Marcus was in the basement. It's expected because it's his storage. A potential match for the unidentified fingerprints was identified. Marcus's father, okay, resides in the same building. A statement, fingerprint, and biological sample were provided by him. Got it. So... okay. Yeah, that definitely matches. Okay. Definitely matches. Is this the loop? No. Is this the loop? No. Alright, whatever, dude. Okay, I don't know anything. Leave me alone. Oh, I think this is the delta, right? No, probably not. No, you idiot. Of course it's not the delta. Okay, we're just gonna keep matching junctions. And we can get this end right here. I feel like... come on, give me a loop right here. Right here? Dang. I guess I just don't know any loops. Maybe there just isn't a loop. Alright, I think this is another end. Yes. It's still weak. I got another junction. Another junction. Another junction. Very strong. Okay, match. Export, go back. Okay, let's get working on these junctions. No? Okay. No? Oh, I'm on the loop. What am I doing? I am on the loop. Okay. Let's get the end right here. Back to junction. Match. Export. Got one more with this guy. Junction. Junction. Okay, very strong. Match, export, go back. No match. No match. And we're done. Okay, now we gotta go to the blood here. Actually, we need to put them in here. I didn't find any items to put in the chamber. I don't think I missed it either. I feel like I would have... That was a small room. I don't think I missed anything. Alright. Alright, this is not going to be a match either. And I think it's because it's wine, right? I think we... Yeah. No match. This one might actually... This one looks kind of normal. But again, I don't think it's going to match just because we learned that it's wine. I just want to double check just so I'm not like messing anything up here. Alright, no match. I mean, this one looks like it might be able to match. No. Can't. I mean, it does look like it could fit right there, though. If we could somehow stretch one of them. Yeah. Alright, no match. No match. Okay. Oh, crap. And no match. Alright, let's go ahead and send all the evidence and see what happens now. Okay, fingerprint analysis confirms that the father's fingerprints match those collected in the basement. Evidence obtained. Okay. Am I missing something? I might be missing something. What do we do? So I'm definitely missing something here. I just don't know what. I mean, I don't want to end the case because clearly I'm not done. Okay, I think we're good with the fingerprints. Okay, fingerprint analysis. No traces of human DNA. Instead, it is identified as Rosher. Okay. Confirm that Marcus in the basement. Father. Fingerprints analysis confirms that the father's fingerprints match those collected in the basement. Yeah, I think we might be done. But it didn't give us a, it didn't give us, what do you call it? A message. And I think it does that when there's nothing else to do, right? So maybe we're missing something. Otherwise, it would have told us that we're done. I just realized the calming music. I like it. Alright, you know what? I think I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna end it and see what happens. We'll see what I missed. What is that? Yeah, we'll just go back and see if I missed anything. Not a big deal. Take the elevator this time. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's close the case. The current Evidence record is insufficient to support a definitive conclusion. Okay, so fingerprints, 5, we got them all. Samples, we got them all. Photos. So the evidence quality was perfect. The DNA profile, good. The DNA analysis was not good. The fingerprints, good. Incorrect analysis, too. Huh. So the DNA analysis was not good. I don't get why. It didn't look like any of them matched. Maybe they did match and I just didn't realize it. Alright, let's do this smash and grab. Martin reported a break-in into his car, explaining that a Rolex, a family heirloom, and his mobile phone were stolen. Martin was in a shop across the street at the time of the incident. The shop owner, Renate confirms his alibi in hearing glass break during the time Martin was inside her shop. Martin's fingerprints were taken as comparative material as they were expected to be found all over his vehicle. Okay. Let's go. You've arrived at the scene of the reported car break-in. The vehicle owner claims valuables were stolen while he was in a nearby shop. Investigate the vehicle and surrounding area for evidence. Okay. Alright, which vehicle is it? Let me guess. Alright, where are my tools at? Okay. Alright, let's get the UV light. Do a quick sweep of the outside here first. Alright, so we got 2 right there. Obviously, it makes sense. Huh. Okay, we got 1 on the top. I would like to get in... Can I get in the car? That would be great. They also said the surrounding area. Maybe there's fingerprints over here somewhere. What is that? Nothing. I mean... all I found so far was, what, 5 fingerprints? Is that gonna be it? Hmm. Man, I doubt I'm supposed to be, like, checking out other things outside of this little area. If I had to guess, probably supposed to stay inside. Alright, I mean, I guess that's it. And let's take some pictures, put some markers down, take some pictures. Okay, let's take some pictures now. Oh, this one kind of feels off. Like, I feel like there should be more to it. But maybe sometimes it can be just this simple. Okay, let's get the fingerprints now. Here we go. I mean, we'll know if there's more once I go process all of this evidence. If the case doesn't finish on its own, then we know there's something else to it. I don't know which one I'm on. Let me see. The bottom one. Okay. Not sure if that matters, but didn't seem like anything was getting done there. Yep. Yeah, I have to actually select it. Can't do 2 in 1. If they happen to be close like that. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and leave and see what happens. Fingerprints. Okay, why do we have... Oh, that's right. That's the shop. Like the shop owner and him. Okay. Martin. Yeah, that's a match. For sure. Definitely him. It's his car, so it makes sense. Match. That's not him. Not him. Yeah, I think this is him again. Yeah, it's just not a great fingerprint. So it's gonna be hard to get this one. Okay, that's a match. How about the last one? No. So these are not matches. Right? Yeah, so no match. No match. And no match. Okay. Exit. So, now what do we do? Evidence attained. Okay, fingerprints analysis on crime scene samples matched Martin. This was expected as he is the vehicle holder. Okay, I mean... So what the heck are we gonna do? Do we have any fingerprints on her? So I don't think we have her fingerprints. Yeah, let's go back to the scene of the crime. Try to figure this one out. I mean, maybe they dropped an item somewhere that we can get fingerprints off of. What is this? Is that gum? It might be gum. Kind of looks like gum. Can we get a sample of that thing? No. Got my hopes up there for a minute. I don't know, this is a weird one. I am clearly missing something. What that is, we don't know. I wonder if I can open the car doors. Can I do that? No. And no. What the hell am I missing? I have no clue. No clue whatsoever. Unless we can find... We need that lady's... I guess... No, she was in the store though, right? So why would she have fingerprints on the car? That doesn't make sense. Alright, let's let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, analysis, yes, we know that. I mean, we don't have anything other than... You know what's interesting? It's showing the entire garage. Right? Briefing. Yeah, it's showing the entire thing. What if there is something in a different spot of the garage? I mean, it's probably highly... I highly doubt it. But what if? A phone. There's a phone. Get over here. Yo. Not getting away, buddy. Alright, so I'm glad I didn't give up on that idea. And it's actually pretty cool that there's evidence all the way over here. Alright, let's collect this bad boy. And let's go check it out. Let's go back to the lab. How do we do this again? Over here. Come on, how am I not getting it yet? There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We don't have a password. Let's go ahead and decrypt this. I wonder what we're gonna get for it. Maybe it's gonna show like a known criminal and we're gonna have his or her fingerprints in the database already. And then we'll connect it to the other fingerprints. Okay, let's see. Wait a minute, don't we go over here? No. Nope, we just send it? Yeah, I think we just send it. We'll see what happens now. Alright, phone analysis. The analysis of Martin, it's his phone, okay, uncovers recently deleted messages sent to Jen. These deleted messages could not be recovered, but some of them were just sent minutes before the crime took place. The call history additionally refers to Jen as the last called contact. This is a witness statement from Jen. During the questioning, Jen claims to have no knowledge of the break-in into Martin's car. His fingerprints and mobile phone are taken for comparison. Okay. Okay, so we have his fingerprints now. Now we can test them. There we go. No, this was... Yeah, this right here. Alright, so we got some junctions. I mean, it's obviously him. You can kind of tell immediately. Right, and we'll get this end right here. Okay, that's a match. Go back. No match. Crap. This one will be a match. Connect all the junctions. And then we can connect the end. And make it a match. Okay, this is no match. And this one will be another match here. Let's get this end, and then we'll work on junctions. That's strong evidence. Let's get one more to make it very strong. Match. Go back. Okay, we got... Yep. It's him. We got him. Alright, let's just wait for our confirmation. Fingerprints analysis confirmed a match for Jens from a scene sample on the vehicle, clearly showing that he was near the car during the last few days. Last few days? Are we still missing something? His fingerprints and mobile phone are Oh, okay, we got the phone. Okay. Alright, let's check this out. Here we go. The Orca skip and decrypt. We got him now. That's the last piece of evidence we need right here. Export. Grab that. Someone's going to jail. Okay. Analyzing Jen's phone leads to incriminating evidence. It exposes that he was the one who broke into Martin's car in a coordinated break-in. Interesting. Investigations conclude that Martin and Jens have coordinated a staged break-in into Martin's vehicle. Martin has created an alibi by visiting Renate's shop at the time of the alleged crime. Finding Martin's phone next to a trash bin and analyzing it suggests that most recent messages went to Jens right before the break-in. Jen's mobile phone revealed that deleted messages could not be recovered from Martin's phone, exposing the coordinated insurance fraud case. Confronting Jens resulted in confession, a staged break-in and coordinated insurance fraud case with his friend Martin. Okay, so Jens confessed. Nice. We got a 91. What did we mess up with? Oh, so there were more fingerprints that we didn't get. Okay, so we were missing fingerprints. Alright, what do we got here? Misfire and misdirection. A firearm was discharged inside an apartment following a night of drinking between two individuals, Holger and Volker. No injuries were reported, and both claim it was an accident. Their statements align on key details, but minor inconsistencies suggest further scrutiny is needed. Physical evidence from the scene must be analyzed to determine whether their version of events holds up. Alright, let's go check it out. I'm expecting gunfire everywhere. Bullet holes left and right. 1:20 a.m. You have arrived at an apartment where a firearm was discharged following a night of drinking between two individuals. Investigate the apartment and collect all relevant evidence. Oh, look at this, huh? We got multiple things. This is gonna be a big case. Big case. Okay, there's one bullet hole. Got some fingerprints. Got some leftover pizza. Oh, ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. I want some chocolate ice cream. Alright, let's close that before I get a real craving of ice cream. Keep that thing out of my sight. Oh, there's the gun. Okay. I'm not seeing much evidence, really. Unless I'm just missing it all like a buffoon. I don't know. I don't know if anything in there. Okay. Let's open that one more time, actually. No, it doesn't look like anything in there. Alright. So... we got some evidence here. We got the gun, we got the projectile. We got chocolate ice cream. Alright, let's put this back. We will get our evidence markers. Start going here. Alright, where else were they? There was a couple in here. Alright, and then the nightstand. Okay. I think that was it, actually, right? I don't recall... nothing in the bathroom. Okay. Let's take a picture of everything. Okay. Should be it. I think. I hope. Now let's go ahead and take the bullet out. Let's take some fingerprints. I mean, what are we trying to figure out here? Don't we already know that these idiots did it? I'm not sure what we're trying to do. Are we trying to charge one of them? Do we not know who pulled the trigger? Or maybe they're just lying. And they shot at somebody else. Okay, I think that's it for the fingerprints. Okay. Let's get the trajectory rod. Put that bad boy in there. Huh. Right. So it looks like who was ever in the bedroom is the one who did the firing? Okay. There we go. Let's grab the can. Okay. So we got the line there. So that's the point. And I think we can actually pack up for now. Unless we need something else, we can always come back. But I think we have enough evidence. Yeah, let's leave. Let's see what we can come up with at the lab. Alright, we got a message. Analysis of the provided trajectory indicates that the shot was not fired from the sofa area, but rather from the bedroom door or the area leading to the bedroom. Correct. Let's check the firearm. Oh, I never grabbed the gun. Crap, I never grabbed the gun. Let's go get the gun. What a crappy forensic detective I am. Okay. Now we can go back. And then we'll test the gun first. Then we can work on fingerprints. There we go. Damn, that's a loud effect, huh? Obviously guns are loud, but I'm talking about like the sound effect in the game. Okay. What did I just get? Can I send that? Yeah, I can send that. Okay. Let's see what we get back from that. Nothing? Okay. Okay, let's work on... Can we put the gun in here? No, can't put the gun in there. So... yeah. Let's go ahead and work on the fingerprints. Okay. Let's go with Holger. Yep, that's going to be a match for Holger. I can tell already. Let's get some of these junctions. Okay, what else can we get here? This junction. Okay, strong evidence. So that's a match. Let's go back, check this one. That's not a match. Not a match. Not a match. Okay, so we'll go back and we'll check Volker. Yeah, that's not going to be a match on the first one. But he's going to be a match for the next few here. Okay, so is this a loop? No, I don't think that's a loop. Maybe it is a loop. Let me check. Is this a loop? Kinda? Kind of, I guess. Alright, let's get these junctions. Another junction here. Okay, strong evidence, so we'll match that. Ah, this is a pretty messy fingerprint here. Let's see if we can get anything out of it. Maybe we can get an end right here. Yep, that works. Is this another end? It is, cool. Export, let's go to the next one here. Okay, we can get... Man, that whole section's missing. We can get these ends. Got a junction up here that we can identify. I actually think this might be another end right here. Close. Alright. Junction here. Junction there. That doesn't work. How about another end right here? Good, strong, so we'll match it, export, and we're good. Let's take this evidence and we'll email it over. See what we get back. Alright, further witness statements. The witnesses Holger and Volker were brought in for further questioning based on your analysis results. When presented with evidence that their previous statements were inaccurate, they provided updated accounts of the events. A fingerprint collected from the bedroom has been matched to Volker. This contradicts his statement that he only entered the living room and bathroom. Analysis confirms that the firearm owner, Holger, was discharged Excuse me. Analysis confirmed that the firearm owned by Holger was discharged and that Volker was present in the bedroom, contradicting both initial witness statements. The revised statements from both individuals confirmed that the discharge occurred during a confrontation in the hallway after Volker was caught searching the bedroom. The case is now closed. Interesting. Okay. So the guy went snooping, and then he got shot at. How do we do? So we missed some of the fingerprints. Projectile analysis. I got a 0. Huh. Is there like a machine that you can... like check projectiles? I got a 0 for projectile analysis. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about this. I totally forgot about that machine. Yep. I deserve that. Okay, so we don't have any more cases to do. And I think that's because I might need to raise the average of my scores to do that. And you can kind of see in the back there, I think it goes all the way to the back with cases. You can kind of see like a ghost, like a transparent folder in each slot. Yeah, so we probably gotta raise our average a little bit. But I think I'll do that another time. I think that's gonna be it for today. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this game a lot. It's pretty cool. A lot of attention to detail, which I admit I can struggle with that a lot. Yeah, it's hard to focus sometimes. But I got through most of it, which is pretty neat. Yeah, got a bunch of different, like, equipment that we actually get to use. It's not just like one thing. That's fun. I really like the board that comes up here with like the blueprint. That's another nice touch. Yeah, I think I've used everything, right? Every piece of equipment. I just forget to use some of it, obviously. I forgot to use the projectile thing there. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. This was Forensic Crime Scene Detective. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern. I think it might be the last Cyberpunk stream. Now, I'm not gonna, like, 100% the game. I just kind of wanted to, like, go through the main story. Maybe at some point down the road I will, like, go through and maybe do all the side quests or whatever. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that in this playthrough. Just kind of focus on, like, the main story. Yeah, so that'll be tomorrow. And then after that, at some point very soon, maybe even this week, I'm going to start the Witcher 3 playthrough, because that won, or it's currently winning, the vote for the community poll. So I'll be starting that very soon. And then I'll probably put up another poll. I'm not sure what games. I know Pal World just came out with the 1.0. I really enjoyed it during early access. I played it very early on, so I don't know all the new stuff that they've added. That might be fun to revisit here now that it's in full release. But yeah, I'm not sure what else is going to be on the poll for the next one. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, for chatting, all that good stuff. Thank you, thank you. I will catch you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. Catch you guys then. Good night, everyone. Peace out.